Yo boss, what's going on? Adrian here with Hasta la Vista boss, the place where ambitious people like you and I, we talk about how to create a side hustle, make it profitable, quit your job, become your own boss. So you've been looking to learn how to make money online by building websites and monetizing them with ads or affiliate offers or both. But that's great because that's what Morten's course is all about. So in today's video, I want to review with you the Passive Income Geek course put together by my friend Morten Storegard, and as well I'm gonna share with you what's inside the course. Some of the things, of course, I can't share them, but hey, we'll have a look at that. Then I'll share with you some of the views that I have about some of the topics. Plus, I'll share some cool data that I have regarding to a website I've started by following Morten's advice in this course. Ready for this? Vámonos!
Yeah, I know sometimes it's hard when you get the feeling you just want to quit your job. We've all had that thought. This is what you want. Time to tune in. Hasta la vista, boss. Yeah, for my side hustlers who never stop. Quit your job and making your own profits. Become your own boss. Live life on your terms. Make it happen for real. This is what you deserve. Yeah. Hasta la vista, boss. Subscribe, have fun, and enjoy the ride. Let's go.
All right, boss. So here we are in the chat, in the course. As soon as you log in, you'll have a video from Morten saying, hey, welcome, and all that good stuff. Then he'll tell you how to use the course. And you have these 9 modules so far, 9 modules, because Morten is working hard to add more lessons to the existing videos, to the existing modules, and maybe create a few more in the future. Like I spoke to Morten about this, and maybe he can do some more advanced topics about the things that you can do on a website, right? So you have the 9 modules, and then you have the Build With Us section, which is basically loads of hours of video of Morten going through each one of these steps. I have here the plan, the weekly plan. So complete the module 1, which is brainstorming niches and check for underserved topics. I'm not going to read all this, but you can stop the video for a second and read it if you want. But it's taking you to each one of the steps that he talks about in his course in here, and expand on all these. And actually, this is extremely important. And I think the money is worth every single penny to buy this course, simply because of that Build With Us section that he has. Because there's one thing for you to buy a course and see shitloads of slides, right? Hey, this is this is that, blah blah blah. And there's a different thing for you to have videos or some slides, and then you have the person, the teacher, right, showing you how to implement all those things that you've learned, right? So that's why I believe this is amazing. I like it very much. And let's just go quickly through each one of these. How to choose a good niche. In this module, you will learn, of course, about how to brainstorm for a niche, how to check competition, what niches to stay away from. Then we go into topic research, where Morten is going to expand even more on how to research for a topic using different research techniques, how to find easy to rank for keywords and topics, what type of content should you write, how many words those articles should have, and so on and so forth. Then finding a good domain name, nothing necessarily out of this world here, but I remember when I started, it took me about 2 or 3 weeks to decide for a domain name. And as you can imagine, in those 2 or 3 weeks, I bought like shitloads of domain names saying, hey, that's a great idea, I should buy it before anybody else get it. And of course, by the end of those 2-3 weeks, I bought loads of domain names and I haven't used none. So I spent a lot of money there. And that's why this is important to think about how to find a good domain name, because it's very important, since this will determine how much you can grow your site in the future. There are other things that you can learn about, but for now you can just focus on this. So setting up your site, number 4 here, you learn a little bit about Google Search Console, a few WP or WordPress settings, as well as how to create an About Us page and a good homepage. And this will help you with building trust with both Google and the users that will come to your website. Number 5, writing awesome content. This is, of course, a very important lesson, since content is king. If you've been around for a little bit, you know that people say that a lot. Content is king, because of course, if you don't have content, how you gonna rank anyway? And this basically means that you need to write good content. I've always been sarcastic about, oh, you should just write good content and all that. And I'm still a little bit sarcastic when people say, oh, how to rank in Google? Oh, you just have to write good content. That's pure BS. You can, of course, do a good thing there, but I've learned as well that there's many shitty websites that are ranking in Google, and they don't have any good content, if you know what I mean. And I see that all the time when I do my research. But anyway, I'm getting onto a tangent here. I have to be honest with you and tell you that only after watching Morten's videos in the Build With Us section and see his thought process and all that, I finally understood what good content means. And it's not like you have to be like BBC kind of quality content, if you know what I mean. But I've learned what topics should I include in the article, how to research for those subtopics to the main topic, which one should you include, how to create a much better headline to get, of course, a better, more clicks to the article, as well. I've learned as what type of article should I write, because some content is going to be created for attracting links. Some other content is going to be for you to monetize it with ads or affiliate offers or both. Now moving on to the next one is the SEO section, SEO tips section here. This definitely isn't the most comprehensive SEO how do I say lesson, if you want, but it's short and to the point, really. And this could work in your best interest if it's the first time you build a website, or maybe trying for the second time to build a website, because in all honesty, the less things you need to learn, the less things you have to focus on learning, the less chances you have to get distracted and follow these shiny objects, right, as it's called in the industry. But basically you learn as well how Morten is getting links to his website, and as well as some of speed and other technical related topics, plus the basic of doing on-page SEO optimization. Now moving on to the 7th module, which is the monetization. Here is all about money. It's all about how to make money with your website, basically, right? So when should you install your ads, right? Like, should you put ads on that website straight away? Should you wait until you have some kind of traffic or not? What type of products should you promote, etc., etc.? I'm sure you have these questions at this time. Then we move into social media. Nothing special here. Again, just talking about which sorry, I forgot to change the screen. Which basically social platforms should you get for your site. And 9, outsourcing content. Now, if you're like me and you have a full-time job, maybe a family as well, you will know that there's not enough time to a lot of left time left on your hands after you come back from your work, give attention to your family, to your kids, to your wife. There's not a lot of time left. So that's when you ideally will look into outsource some of the things that you will do on a website, like creating content, editing content, and all that good stuff. Another reason to outsource could be that you might need an expert of some sorts, right? So I don't know, if your site is about animals, you might need a vet, right? If your site is about anything in construction, you might need someone in construction, right? So in this module, you'll see how Morten is doing it as well. He hired, well, at least he posted a job post on Blogger to hire a specific professional for the new niche that he chooses in this build with us section that I'm gonna talk about a little bit right now, actually. So this is what's inside this build with us section. Like I said earlier, he goes through all of these steps here, and there are hours and hours of video, which is amazing. Honestly, again, I said this and I say it again. I've learned a lot just by watching and sometimes hearing, because I was driving to work and from work, and I would play Morten's videos. Of course, I could not watch, but I could listen. I was impressed, honestly. There's so many things I've learned, and I've done this for some time. I've learned a lot of stuff from hearing and watching these videos. Again, I cannot share what's in each one of these weeks, like what we've done in each week, because then we'll share the niche as well, which is not fair, but at least you can see what's the plan. What I liked about the course and what I didn't like about our course, I just want to share a few things with you about that. There's a demonstration site, for example. Things that I like is there's a demonstration site that you can check to see how actually things are implemented together with that build with us section. And there's loads of over-the-shoulder videos about how the site is built. It's continuously updated. Like I said, Morten is trying to put more content on this site in this course, both for beginners and advanced. We'll see how that goes. I'm very excited about that. The price of this course is the best you can get. Honestly, I've talked to Morten about this, and I said people charge the typical $997, right? for a course. Maybe, I don't know if he wants to make it that expensive, but it's a lot of value for so little money. So make sure, if you're on the fence, it's not a lot of money, so get yours. I don't think there's any other course out there right now that can compete with Morten's course, at least on the price. And then there's no upsells in the course. You just pay the let me quickly find the homepage here. You just pay for the $299 at the time that I'm making this video. It's $299 for 1 year, and then every year that you decide to stay in the community, you'll have to pay a $99 fee, which again is not much. It's super cheap. There are no tools or services that Morten is using. I'm sure you've heard other people talking about this, that hey, I can teach you how to make this, how to make that, but then when you actually join the course, you find out that you actually need some extra tools that cost money in order to implement whatever the person is teaching you. Not with Morten. Morten is using only Google and his own brain, which is awesome. And he goes deeply into how to create content, and this is the first time I could say I learned how to make good content. At least better than what I was doing before. What I didn't like about the course, honestly, at this time, I was so helped by what Morten is teaching in the course that there's nothing I can particularly say that I didn't like, honestly. If that change in the future, I will definitely let you guys know. I will let Morten know, but there's nothing to say, honestly. And if you're wondering who is this course for, it's the best for beginners if you want to build content websites, right? It's awesome for beginners because it goes really, really deep into each one of the modules that he has into the Build With Us section. All right, let's move into my results following Morten's course. Number one, I want to have a quick disclaimer. If you know me already, you know that I'm always honest about the things that I say, and there's a mix, of course, of the things that I've done on this website. The first part, I've followed orthodoxly, religiously, Morten's advice, which is the first part of the course. Doing the research, doing the choosing the topics that you should write about, publish the content, and all that. Then I kind of moved into doing what SEOs would do, right? Which is things that we do off page or off site, like building links and building citations and other good stuff that will help your site grow faster, and don't wait for Google to basically give you the love that you deserve. So I wanted to build a new site, right? I had the idea, I had the website, I had the domain name, but I was still in the fence about it. I mean, I was just playing with the idea. So when Morten told me that he's gonna build this Build With Us case study where he will record himself doing all the steps, I said, that's interesting, but I already have a lot on my plate. I don't need to build another website. Ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. But since I knew Morten and other new friends in the industry having a lot of success with content sites, I thought about it for a few more days and I said, why not just follow his step-by-step process, and maybe I end up with a website that can help me say hasta la vista boss to my boss, and at the same time maybe I can create some awesome content, helpful, inspirational content for you. So here we are. I started this website in February. In the middle of the month, at some point I had the keywords that I wanted to go for based on the course, and I outsourced everything because like I said, I don't have the time. And then I submitted the first articles to Google Search Console on the 13th of March. Now, how long it took for the site to rank, or at least to get indexed first, right? Let's see if this is so this is the screenshot that I took. Next day, which is the 14th of March, is when the site got indexed. So I had 2 pages, as you can see on the screen here. 2 pages got indexed the next day, which is pretty badass, I would say. I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments below. How long it took me to rank with this website? Well, depends, but I'm not sure, because I've seen this question, that's why I'm putting this question. The site is already ranking, okay? As you can see, there are 2 pages ranking, not at the top of Google, but it's ranking. But if you're wondering how long it took me to rank on page 1 with this website, if I make this screen a little bit bigger, so you see we have top 10 here, and it took us, this page here is on position 10 on the 19th of March. So the site was submitted on the 13th. On the 19th, we are on page 1 already, which was awesome. So it took us about 6 days, right? It took me about 6 days to rank in Google. Did the site make a sale already? Well, that's a good question, and I'm happy to say that yes, the site made its first sale. And I'm gonna share that with you in just a second here. I'm just trying to bring the screen here. This is the site making its first sale on the 17th of March, which again to me was a big surprise. I mean, usually you see people on the Facebook groups, oh, my site is not ranking, my site is not indexed, my site is, I don't know, I didn't make the sales in 6 months or whatever. So it was a nice surprise, of course, very motivational for me to see a sale on what, in the first week or two of being in Google Index. Let me share with you a few other cool details about the site that I'm sure you are curious to know about. Like, for example, how many pages the site has, and if I bring my if I bring on the screen my monthly, I call this the spreadsheet, the site performance for this site, you see that the first month in March we had that first sale that I was showing you, and the articles that I posted at this time, there's 27 articles in total. We have 8 money pages and 19 informational pages, because if you didn't know, the way Morten is kind of teaching you to build your content site is to start with loads of informational queries that are very low competition. There's no one competing for those keywords basically, and then you can sprinkle in some of these money keywords as well if you find them. This is how the site looks like, or at least when I took this screenshot on its first month live. You see Ahrefs is picking up 3 keywords, and that's how it looks like now. We have 480 keywords ranking, and this is the second month of the website, and these are some other cool data that you might be interested in. Oh, I didn't want to share this, but hey, there you have it. If you see it already, this is how much money the website did in the month of May. So this month, May. And I wanted to share some data as well from Google Search Console to kind of just share with you how the traffic looks like. And you see, since I started the website, it kept growing and growing in impressions and total clicks, which is a very nice graph to see. Anyway, boss, I hope this review of the Passive Income Geek course was helpful in any way, inspirational. If you want to get a course, use my link in the description. And remember, stay focused, because we're going to get rid of that boss. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I know sometimes it's hard when you get the feeling you just want to quit your job. We've all had that thought. This is what you want. Time to tune in. Hasta la vista, boss. Yeah, for my side hustlers who never stop. Quit your job and making your own profits. Become your own boss. Live life on your terms. Make it happen for real. This is what you deserve. Yeah, hasta la vista, boss. Subscribe, have fun, and enjoy the ride. Let's go.